Okay, we are going to make some Monarch from Onyx. And what I do, my workflow usually, is I put some soy milk with just about a teaspoon of sugar, cane sugar, in my cup. I heat it up in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now we are going to, let me see if I can do this. I might have to come this way. Yeah. For this, I've been using the DF64. It brings out the notes, which are dark chocolate, molasses, red wine, dried berries, and thick and syrupy. And I really do notice it between these two grinders. The chocolate flavors really come out, and I'm thinking because it's a flat burr grinder and this is conical, I'm really able to tell that not just with these beans, but any beans that I use, I get more of a chocolate note with the DF64. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience. I am loving these little bean, I don't know what to call them, bean canisters. Dylan made me the holder for it, and I've been putting 3 days worth of the caffeinated beans for hubby, and sometimes I use them, just depends. I can't do a whole lot of caffeine. And then my decaf beans I put in here. I don't know if you can tell from this, but you would think that these would be the Onyx beans, because this is the decaf. These are the caffeinated, but the color you can really see. These are more dark and oily for decaf. I just was surprised to see that. This brand is from the last coffee shop that I went to with Sonia. Oh, I can't think of the name of the store we were at. Dunn Brothers? No, I think that was the other one. Actually, I have it right here. It is, well, I thought I had it right here. Oh, actually, it's called Crown Coffee Roasters. It's a Guatemalan, but it was a decaf. And that's what these darker beans are. They were roasted back in August. So they're about a month old now, so I'm trying to use them up. I've just got a couple more days, 3 more days with those. Okay, so back to hubby's coffee. He's waiting patiently, so let me get that done. But I am loving this little canister. It keeps me from opening my Airscape daily, whereas I don't lose too much oxidation or whatever, and they tend to work. Lately I've been using the decaf and the Breville just because I don't like the chocolate notes. Not that I don't like the grinder, it's a great grinder, as you will see. I've got it set at a 15 for the Onyx beans, just as a reference. Did measure those out. Each of these have about 18.2 grams in it. I don't tend to weigh it after I've measured them, just because that's about the shot that I'm using. So we will dry this out. It should be nice and hot. And you can weigh your portafilter. Make sure that it's tight. Yesterday I had a mess. Didn't realize this wasn't tight, and when I went to transfer it, it went all over the counter. I love using this because it helps transfer these beans. Oops, let's weigh first. Put it on the scale, and I'll tell you how many beans came out of the DF64. Okay, we're at 0. Transfer. Stick this back on here for the next shot. Love this 3D print it gets closer to the chute and I don't get grounds everywhere. We are at, actually there must have been some stuck in there because it says 18.5, so a couple points higher. So what I do is I take my little spoon, and this is what I use these little cups for, just to get out what I need. I like to get it down to 18. See what that is. Oops, a little too much. Yep, 18 exactly. All right. Get this ready. Get my little crema distribution and my tamper. Set those there. I use Porta Keepers holders. They are great. Clear that, and I set it over here. Get ready to pull a shot. Tamp it down. Oh, I like to use my little distribution, also 3D printed on Thingiverse. Love it. Try to get all of that off of there without too much of a mess. Spin. You're probably not able to see what I'm doing. Guess I should back up a little. There we go. There you go, guys. So I just used the distribution, and then I tamp. I'll give it a little twist. Dry off that, and you can see nice and flat. And go ahead and put this in here now. Take the cup. Oops, hit the button accidentally. Turn it off. Set this under there. On it goes. See if we can get you closer. I'm not quite sure if you're going to be able to. You can try. Let's see here. Squeeze this down. There we go. Not sure if you're going to be able to see or not. Move the wand out of the way. Waiting on Thomas's mirror, and I can actually show you the extraction, but at least you can see if there's any channeling gonna happen. All right. And I pre-infuse about 8 seconds. No, actually, not too bad. There is some channeling coming out. We're at 3, 4, 5 grams in 14 seconds, 8 grams, 10 grams in 20 seconds. So I don't know if that's a little slow actually. I might have to go up a little on the grind size. So for 18 grams I like to go to 35. We're at 27 right now. 32, 3, 5. So 40 seconds I got about, what is that, 40 grams. All right. And then my scale decides to whack out. All right, let's do this, turn that off. My husband doesn't like milk in his, so I've not been using the latte art for this one. So maybe, sorry guys, shaking you up and around. So we will just add oat milk.